All right, my beautiful friends, good morning. Well, it's not so good. Why is it not so good? Let me start off with the date. It's Thursday, January 28th, 2021. Again, we're in a situation that you cannot possibly make up if you tried. So initial jobless claims came in at another 847,000. 847,000, but they're saying it could have been worse. They were expecting 875,000. You can't make that up. It's impossible to do. But this is the twisted environment that we are in. Also, GDP missed the mark. Coming in lower than expected. Again, these economists, either they're mentally deranged, which I believe is probably the case, or they just don't get it. Our economy, again, and I'm going to say it because I've been repeating this over and over again, is not even close to bottoming out. It's not even close. We have a long way to go here. And what does that mean? The Fed is going to keep their foot to the floor by design. They're not going to taper their bond buying for as far as the eye can see. So again, this is a mechanism that will continue in perpetuity because that's the design here of the Fed and other central banks to vastly, vastly inflate. We're talking about nuclear debt. So it's an incredible thing. It really is how they can spin it. Let's see. We lost another 847,000 people that they're now jobless, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Duh. It's impossible. And of course, GDP. Well, it's lower than expected. These are people that we're supposed to trust and listen to. Oh, speaking of economists, so Larry Kudlow, yeah, apparently he's going to have his own show on Fox Business. I can promise you I will not be watching Fox Business because Larry Kudlow, the man has fried his brain on massive amounts of cocaine. Look it up for yourself. This is really the truth. He gets his own show. You reward a guy who has lied to the people on an unprecedented scale, talking about a V-shaped recovery, super V-shaped recovery, our economy is strong. He lied repeatedly, but he gets his own show. That just goes to show you what I've been explaining to you. The American people want to be lied to. It's the American way. Tell bigger and bigger lies, and you become a superstar. You dare tell people the truth? Oh, and that's it. You're out of here. It's an incredible situation, but that's also what's going on. Let's talk about this market real quick. Okay, so we had a sell-off yesterday, and I first thing I do this morning is check my email box, and it lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. Greg, you're wrong. This is it. The market's going down. It's a crash. You're not seeing it. You're blind. Maybe I am wrong. All I do see is a normal corrective phase here. That's my take on it. Look at the 10-year yield. The big one will occur. I will repeat this again. The big crash will occur at one point, but not as the 10-year yield is dropping. It'll be as the 10-year yield is rising, spiking in an uncontrolled fashion. A sell-off in the debt market is where the big one is going to begin. I cannot stress that enough. The debt market is in the biggest bubble in the history of humanity, okay? And it's going to continue to inflate. Like I said, last year alone, Fed's balance sheet doubled, nearly doubled. This is a global phenomenon here. So when you see the stock market sell off, like yesterday, after a record high on Monday, okay, and then you're watching the 10-year yield drop just fractionally here and there, that's not pointing to the big one. It's not pointing towards the big one. An uncontrolled sell-off in the debt market means you will see the 10-year yield spike in a rapid, uncontrolled fashion. So this to me, look, I'm going to say it again. If you're getting rattled about what happened yesterday after the market just hit a new record high Monday, you're in the wrong place. You're really not. You shouldn't be trading. You should not be trading at all. But look, you do what you want to. if you're one of these people that are in this market and are looking at like a 2% sell-off as a big crash or something, or that's really getting you rattled, you're going to lose money in this market. You have to be able to fly through the flak fields. You know, look, I think most of you are used to this market doing nothing but go straight up. And we've been ripping its face off. You know, easy money, just pulling profits, pulling profits, pulling profits, pulling profits. So when you see, I guess, an action like yesterday, it gets you rattled. I get it. But put it into perspective. Talk to my lions. All right? You want to learn about this market, talk to most of my lions. They're going to explain to you this is nothing. And this is to be expected in this market here. So let's talk about gold and silver. They are under pressure yet again because we got that knee-jerk higher in the dollar. Look, there is still fear in this market. There is still fear in the market. But the fact that we just had another 847,000 people apply for first-time unemployment benefits, the fact that we're missing our GDP targets by a mile means the Fed will keep their foot to the floor. And the faster our economy falls, we're not even close to bottoming out, not even close, the higher the market's going to go. All right, cryptocurrencies right now are higher, looking very good to me. I'm still a massive bull, massive, when it comes to cryptos, Bitcoin, you all know that. We will, again, hit and surpass the recent record high big time. That's my take on it. We may have to be a little more patient than we'd like to, but that's the way it's going. And again, look at my track record with regard to Bitcoin. Nobody has called Bitcoin better than me. Nobody, no freaking body ever in the world. I honestly believe that. Show me another guy who's called pretty much bottoms and tops to a very high degree of accuracy. All right, with regard to crude oil, it is down. You know, they got to prop it up for the market to go up. But again, look, let's sit back. Let's consider the environment we are in, an economy in meltdown. We're not even close to bottoming out. A Federal Reserve that will buy it all by design. That's what their end game is. This will push stocks higher. We are maybe here in a corrective phase. We'll see how this plays out the next couple of days. I mean, yesterday was nothing. Yesterday, to me, was a buying opportunity, and I added to all of my current positions right now, and I will continue to do that until I see the 10-year yield tell me, okay, Greg, this is not looking very good here. There's no reason at all to short this market. Again, never bet counter trend. The trend is higher, especially with the economy in free fall. Understand that paradigm or paradox, okay? Free fall economy, higher the stock market will go. Something I've outlined for years, and I've been spot on with this. That's just the way it's going to go, people. All right, look, I hope I've made sense to you with this video. And let's see how this plays out today. I will keep you all on top of it, as always. Please share the video. Get it out there. Love you a lot.